Hello there, internets, and welcome to another episode. Let's play some City of Heroes. When we last left, we had made our brand new character, an ice-cold corruptor, Numbing Frost. Zoom in, get a decent look at her. And we're here with Matthew Havishi, one of the initial contacts you can speak to, who will tell you, go do the thing, and you will go do the thing, and you'll get experience for it and whatnot. So, let's talk to him. So, Mr. Havishi, what do we got? There's a lot to be done before Atlas Park is returned back to normal, Numbing Frost. Let's get to work. Ask about available missions. What was lost? Part 1. Demons and Gangsters. Man, as if we didn't have enough problems with Galaxy City, the Hellions are terrorizing a neighborhood nearby. The majority of the Paragon Police Department are too busy trying to contain the situation in Galaxy, and we've got a ton of refugees in that area trying to take shelter. We need your help in taking back that neighborhood, Numbing Frost. Just tell me where to go, and I'll help those people. There, one of the Matthew Habish, seems distracted for a moment. He shakes his head, gathering himself. Sorry, they're in a neighborhood to the west of Atlas Plaza. You've got to thin out their numbers, then what remains of the PPD can take control of the situation. Whoa! That is purple. Holy crap. That is very purple. Be careful, Numbing Frost. The Hellions aren't your run-of-the-mill gangsters. These guys are demon worshippers. And one of the early street gangs that you encounter in this setting. The Hellions. Alright, this is kind of slow. Let's sprint. In fact, let's ninja run. And we jump over the fence. And jump over the road. And look, there's Hellions. And there's somebody else in the area. Oh, I'm getting shot at. Stop! Stop that! Stop in the name of the law! I missed. I missed a lot. And I missed some more. The curse of a low-level character. Nope, there's someone there. Hashtag helping. Need one more. So we'll hashtag help this person right back. Clue found. What's the clue? One of the Hellions threatened you after you took him down. You all can't stop what's coming. We know what we're gonna get. We've been told what's going to happen next. Galaxy was just the first step. Atlas won't be far behind. You'll see. Alright, let's report back to Matthew, and he's my contact. We'll go talk to the contact. Friend, run. Jump up the stairs. Stairs for chumps. Alright, Matthew. Thanks, Numbing Frost. The PPD are on the scene now and handling the situation. The Hellion said something about Atlas Park being next to fall. Seriously? Can't we catch a break? If it's not meteors destroying the city, it's a group of demon-worshipping punk cultists saying the end is nigh. Looks like we're not out of the woods yet. Part 2, the People's Protector. It sounds like the Hellions are either planning something big or they know something big is about to happen. I'll admit, I'm kind of new to the whole business of taking down criminals like this. I was just a guy working behind a desk before the Galaxy incident. I think I have an idea of what we could do next, however. What are you thinking? Officer Nelson is taking charge of the PPD's cleanup of that neighborhood. He'll know about anything going on with the Hellions. I'd go talk to him. Oh yeah, here's my cell phone number. You can call me at any time. This way of communication is much more efficient. Contacts will give you their cell phone numbers once you've done enough missions for them. You can use this to call them from anywhere in the open world. Meaning you don't have to run your happy ass back to that contact every time you want to turn in a mission. Handy. Handy as shit. I was getting a little parched from all that speaking. Let's speak with Officer Nelson. And you'll notice that's in the same area, and this is one of the first times where they added phasing into the game, where once you've done this mission, the Hellions aren't here, the police have shown up, and they're taking care of those Hellion scum. Those thugs, purse snatchers, and Numbing Frost, right? I heard you're responsible for helping us take back this area. We all appreciate it. You and Matt are already doing a lot of good for this city. It can set an example for those lazier heroes. It's a shame that his wife Dana died in Galaxy. But anyway, we could use more of your help here if you're willing to give it. Wait, Matthew's wife died in Galaxy? He didn't tell you? It doesn't surprise me. He's a very focused guy. I don't know the details. All I know is that he said she didn't make it. If you want to know more, I'd ask him. Will do. What can you tell me about the Hellions? The aliens are over in Prometheus Park right now. We've got reports they've kidnapped several people and are trying to take others in the park. Someone has to stop them. We just don't have the manpower to keep this neighborhood safe and go after them. It'll be up to you to make that happen, Numbing Frost. I'm on it. Leave it to me. Yes, you kick that fire quickly before it reaches the gas tank. Whoop. Alright, so heading over to the Prometheus Park. 0 out of 4 civilians rescued, which basically means we gotta beat up more Hellions. And these guys are kind of big. Fortunately, there's only one at a time, but ow. Slow him down a bit, so he attacks me less frequently. Knockback is a blaster's and corruptor's friend. Ding! Level up! Alright, well, let's take advantage of the buff that leveling up gives me to take out a couple more Fallen. Come on. You can do it. Yeah. Slow down. And punch him in the face. And punch him in the face again. Alright, one more. Slow down. Life is to be savored. Wrong MMO. Clue found. One of the victims you rescued spoke to you about the caverns beneath Prometheus Park. You have to do something. The Hellions have made a home for themselves in those caverns. They said something about using it as a place to store some artifacts until they were able to move on them. Please, I don't want what happened to Galaxy to happen to Atlas. Swim, swim, swim faster. Oop. Into the cave. That is a lot of burnination. Let's see. Looks like it's this way. Oh, I missed. That's better. There's that holy crap purple dude again. You find an artifact that exudes dark magic. It seems the Hellions are using this to perform some sort of dark magic in the caves beneath Prometheus Park. You notice a small label on the side of the artifact reading, Property of Magi. Okay, we can call him, but I want to get out of the caverns first. It wouldn't do to have a Hellion respawn on top of my head. That can ruin your day a little bit. Alright, so now we can call him. Matthew here. Oh, Numbing Frost, good to hear from you. What's going on with the alien situation? I found an artifact they had. It looks like it belongs to Magi. Great. I mean that to be sarcastic, by the way. The Magi Vault in Galaxy City was destroyed during the incident. There's probably hundreds of dangerous artifacts floating around Paragon now. At least we've got one of them. We're getting reports, however, of more missing people. Probably the Hellions' work. Cursed artifacts, crazy cultists, missing people, never a good sign. You're right on that one, Numbing Frost. We need to find out where the Hellions are keeping all of these people. Did you find out anything else? Now I can choose, say no, that's all. Or, what happened to your wife, if you don't mind me asking? My wife? Nelson tell you, I'm guessing. we were in Galaxy, Dana and I, when the incident happened. We were trying to get out when a bunch of those monsters separated us. I distracted them to give her the chance to run. We were split, but I thought she would make it to the evac point. When I arrived, she wasn't there. I tried to wait for her, but Longbow and Vanguard reported there were no survivors and took us all away. When I got out of Galaxy, the FBSA put me straight to work on helping Atlas. All I can do now is try to push forward and fix things here. There'll be time for morning later, right? I suppose so. What's next? Well, I think I have an idea on what we can do next. It's a little crazy, but I think it might just work. What do you have in mind? Part 3, Incognito. We need to find one of the Hellions' bases and get information on what they're planning and where they're holding those hostages without them knowing about it, which means you'll need to get yourself some information and a disguise. You got an idea on where to get both? I just might. We're getting reports about Hellions loitering around one of the tunnels nearby. An eyewitness said that it looked like they might be guarding a possible supply cache. If you take down Hellion informants, you can find out where the cache is. After that, you can disguise yourself as the informant to get in there and find some information. If we go incognito, we might be able to catch them off guard. And by we, I mean you. Sorry. Let's see, I have leveled up. Well, I have gained a level, but I'm not trained, so I don't have those abilities yet. Let's go train. Go have a word with Ms. Liberty. Big old statue of Atlas holding up the world. Oh, look at that. It's Frozone. What's that I was saying about homage characters? Yeah, that's a thing. Anyway, Ms. Liberty. Hey there, Numbing Frost. You're ready for security level 2. You've become powerful enough to learn a new power. You'll also gain fitness and rest. Fitness will make you run faster, jump higher, recover quicker, poop longer. Rest will allow you to quickly heal your wounds, but you'll be left vulnerable while doing so. Visit a trainer whenever you level up to increase your abilities. After training, you will need to gain 160 experience before training again. So, we are going to train up. Now, if I were doing a lot of teaming, I'd probably take the Ice Shield. But I think we'll take Ice Bolt instead. Get another single target attack. Alright, and let's go ahead and manage those. Now this is a standard training enhancement. It's level 1, so it's lower level than my character. You can barely see that it's got a yellow number underneath it, meaning it's not as effective as one that is my level. These are special in that they level up with you. Let's go ahead and use that one, move that up, defragment a little bit. But now we've also got these inherent fitness abilities. Back in the day, earliest versions of the game, fitness was an optional power pool, and by optional I mean the game didn't force you to take it, but you had to take it to be effective. All right, let's head on over. Basically, it got to the point where the developers realized everyone was taking this ability. This set of abilities, so they just made it part of the standard loadout. Which meant that, number one, it meant that you got some of those abilities earlier than you used to. And number two, it freed up some choices to let you take other abilities. Well, you're level 7, so they're not bothering you. I should rearrange those actually. Put the weaker one first in the tray. Hold still. Stop dodging. There we go. Alright, now get to the warehouse. And apparently, as we go through the door, we don the disguise. which is a damn good disguise. Holy crap, it gave me wings and orange skin, and fishnets. Really quick, one thing I forgot to do. Let's go to my combat attributes. There are certain things that I like to monitor. I like to see my hit points, my endurance, my XP to next level, and my influence. Monitor all those things. And move that down where it's not so much in the way. Okay. Look for evidence about the Hellions' next move. Find information on the Hellions. What's in this box? You sift through various items belonging to the Hellions and find documents detailing something called the Ritual of Souls. There are details here on where the ritual will be taking place, that it requires 4 pure souls, and that it will summon a powerful demon to cause chaos and destruction in Atlas. There's also mention that an outside source gave the Hellions the components to perform this ritual. Take the information and leave. Leave the warehouse. We're walking. Actually, we're kind of jogging. Slowly jogging. And we leave the warehouse. And I'm back to my normal blue self. Alright, let's call Matthew. Good work. Great work, Numbing Frost. You found information about something called the Ritual of Souls. That doesn't sound good at all, but at least we know where they're going to be performing this ritual. Let's not play in traffic. What worries me is who exactly gave this ritual to the Hellions. We can worry about that later, however. We have some more pressing matters to deal with. Finale is now found. There's no time to lose, Numbing Frost. We know where the Hellions are preparing this Ritual of Souls. You need to get in there and put a stop to them once and for all. The most important thing is to stop that ritual and rescue the citizens who were kidnapped. There's one other thing I'd like you to look into. What is it? I'd like you to see if you can find out who gave them the ritual. If someone's supplying the Hellions with something this dangerous, who knows who else they could be helping. That's all assuming you can stop the ritual. If not, well, we'll have bigger problems on our hands than who's giving these guys rituals. Alrighty. So now we head off to an actual instanced mission. So far, all these missions have taken place in Atlas Park. Even the ones in the caves and such. Oh, we got some Hellions loitering. Might as well. It's XP, right? A little bit of XP anyway, not a lot. Although, at this level, a little is a lot. Alright, in we go. Loading screen, loading screen. The Sky Raiders are pirates, and that loading screen went by too quickly. The air in this part of the office building is filled with smoke and magic. There's no time to lose. You need to save those people. Alrighty. Yeah. So we need to rescue the hostages. Oh, Cinderburn said he's got plans or something. Doesn't matter much to me. I'm having a blast with all the cops out of town. What's next after the demon? Sometimes the game likes to play the dialogue in the wrong order. That would have made a lot more sense to play the opposite order, in the opposite order. Ah, look at that. I need 6 experience to level up. And each of those dudes gave me 10. So I will definitely gain a level off the next dude that I bring down. Elevator go up. You should all feel honored. You will open the gateway to the other world. Your sacrifices will pave the way for our new world. How about no? Let's go ahead and use an inspiration. Make my damage do more damage. Fire and ice. Classic fire. Classic battle. Dingity ding, ding ding. Thank you, I thought I was gonna die. There's someone trying to call in from that computer nearby. Can anyone hear this? Hello? Please, someone. Check out the nearby computer. Is anyone there? Please, I don't have much time. They're going to find me at any moment. I'm here with other survivors. Please, someone needs to hear this. I'm here. My name is Numbing Frost. Who is this? Numbing Frost. Oh, it's good to hear someone else. My name is Dana Habashi. Dana Habashi? Matthew's wife? Matthew? He's safe? He got out of Galaxy City? He is. Hold on. Let me get him on the communicator. You get your communicator and radio in Matthew Habashi. Listen. Matthew, is it really you? Dana, you're alive! You're alive! Matthew, I don't have much time to talk. I'm being held prisoner by Arachnos. What? Where? We're coming to get you. You and Numbing Frost need to hear this. Arachnos has captured survivors of Galaxy City, and they're funding gangs in Atlas Park to destabilize it. They're the ones who helped the Hellions. You need to stop them or else... Bam! 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 Matthew, There she is! Take her back in! Dana! We're coming to find you, I promise. Anything else? That little bit of drama is done? Okay. We exit. Popular game is popular. We get to choose which instance of Atlas Park we go into. Number 2 is full. I usually like to go to the highest numbered one that's not full. Less chance of it filling up. Load, loady, load. Alright, call and speak to Matthew Habashi. Well, we're going to head that direction anyway, so let's go and talk to him in person, because I need to train up. I gained a level. Look at that butt, look at that butt. Well, we saved the day, Numbing Frost. Those people you saved will be safe, and the Hellions' plan is stopped. I just wish that there was some answer for my wife, that we knew where she was. If only I was able to go back and find her, none of this would have happened in the first place. She'd be safe. Your wife's alive, Matthew. It's not too late to save her. You're right. I still have a chance. Not everyone can say that, right? Let's get this out of the way. But we also need to make sure Atlas is safe. I'll work on my end to see what I can find regarding Arachnos, what they're doing, what they're planning, and where they're holding my wife and the other prisoners. I know some people who could use your help right now. They're fighting the good fight in Atlas, but they're losing. Who are these people? One of the people who need your help is a man named Officer Fields, a rookie cop who is part of the Galaxy City PD, and another is a woman named Sandra Costel. You'll only have time to help one of them, but don't worry, there's another hero who is inspired by your actions with the Hellions who's going to help whoever you can't get to. So, be introduced. So, do we want to help Officer Fields or Sandra Costel? Officer Fields is a rookie cop who barely made it out of the Galaxy incident. He's working a beat over in the Promenade. He sent word that the PPD there needs some help on a murder case, one that could quickly turn into a series of murders if it isn't stopped. Or, Sandra Costel is a doctor who worked for the hospital in Galaxy City. She's trying to help the people in a Hyperion way, but there's a force working against her. She could use your help, Numbing Frost. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Which one do we want to help? Well, I also happen to know that helping this guy will have us fighting the Vazalok, which is kind of a Dr. Frankenstein type of action where they stitch dead bodies together and reanimate them. And then we got this person's going to have us fighting against another street gang called the Skulls, and where the Hellions were about fire and demons, the Skulls are about darkness and death. So, eeny meeny, miny mo. When in doubt, roll some dice. Dicey dice dice. A d20 will work. So, odd, Officer Fields, even, Sandra Castell. And unfortunately got to roll off camera, but even, Sandra Castell. Are you sure? Yes, we're sure. Sandra Castell is doing her best in this bad situation. I'm sure you can help her change things in Hyperion Way. When I get more information about Arachnos, I'll let you know. Roger that. Alrighty. We leave. And you've received your first merit reward. These merits are awarded for completing difficult tasks and allow you to exchange them for powerful rewards such as enhancements. Merits can be spent at the various merit rewarded vendors throughout Paragon City, Praetoria, and the Rogue Isles. Merit rewards are stored in a special tab in your salvage window. Note, merits earned from completing task forces and strike forces and trials are subject to diminishing returns if the same task is completed more than once within a 24-hour period. So try out different task forces, strike forces, and trials to maximize your rewards. Basically, that's their way of being like, you know what, we don't want you to farm just the one over and over again. That'll get boring. So mix it up a bit. Alright, let's go talk to Ms. Liberty again. Because I got another level to train up for. KGQ. Oh dear. Here come the men in black! Galaxy Defenders! I see where they're going with this. Anyway, Ms. Liberty, train up to a new level. And I'm going to go ahead and just plop these in stamina, because that is a good thing to have, eventually. Away I go! So the slots are where enhancements go. The more slots you have in the power, the more enhancements you can put in it to modify the damage or the accuracy or whatever. You can have up to 6 slots in the power. Oh. Clockwork. These little guys they basically give the appearance of wind-up toys made of brass that fling electricity at you. Oh, this longbow would encounter these clockwork. Let's help him out. Doesn't look like they really needed my help. There's enough of them. They were able to gang up on it. Everybody okay? Sergeant? Guardian? Oh, you took a hit. You probably ought to go see a doctor about that. Your spleen's sticking out. Some more Hellions in my way. Stop menacing that citizen. Yeah. Frosty ice. Okay. Well, here we are. We're at about 30-minute mark, so I'm going to go ahead and call it for this episode. Don't want to get things going too long. So, as always, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, etc., as everybody asks you to do on every YouTube video. And until next time, thank you for watching, and enjoy the games that you play.